Coast League All-Star Game. Tyler Mon, Ryan Rowland-Smith, Sam Dykstra upstairs at beautiful Joe Martin Field, and thrilled to be joined downstairs by the manager of the North Division as well as the home team here in Bellingham, the Bellingham Bells. Bob Ralston joins us. Bob, it's so good to talk to you. We got a chance to catch up a little bit pregame today, but I asked you a moment ago in break what the vibe was like in that dugout. It sounds like everybody's having a blast.
Oh, I tell you what, the kids are playing hard, having fun. Nice
chance for a good play out there. That was a tough one.
Tough play there, but I tell you what, the pitchers are throwing strikes. Guys are, making plays, and guys are getting their hacks, and so we're having a great time. I mean, they're playing hard. We come together as a group from from our side of the conference, the North Division, and we played against these guys the first half, and it's great to have them in the dugout with us and watch them play, and have them in the same dugout with us.
Bob, how much fun is this for you and for your coaching staff? Because it's such a different thing to be managing in an all-star game. And obviously, this is the first time in 5 years you've got this game back here in the West Coast League. But for you and for your staff, getting a chance to be around so many different players who you don't see on a daily basis in the league, but having this experience being with them, how enjoyable is a game like tonight for you?
No, it's great. The coaching staff that we got in Bellingham is outstanding, and we're just we're soaking it all in. And like I said, the kids are they're outstanding. The pitchers are tremendous. It's a lot of fun.
Bob, explain to people watching this game, what is your role? Like, for example, you have teams send players to you, to your team. Obviously, you have good relationships where they trust you to help the players. But what is your role? What do you set out to accomplish when you have these young men in uniform for the summer?
Well, I'll tell you, it's all about development. And these kids get an opportunity to play every day. It's similar to professional baseball where you play 6 or 7 days a week, and you're on a bus and you're spending the summer with them. And that's how you get better as a player. Obviously, the more you play every day. Nice double play.
Fantastic twin killing turn there. So knowing that the manager was on the mic, the North gets a judgment.
There you go. But it's all about development. This league. And, the kids come here and from good programs. We got kids from Division I, Division II, even a couple Division IIIs, and the junior colleges. It's sort of unique in the fact that they all come together and they all have talent. There's talent throughout all college baseball, and it's great to have them. Be able to compete against each other and play with each other.
Yeah, how do you balance that when you have guys coming from UCLA or Washington or a JUCO or an NAIA school where they have instructions from their coaches, but your job is to coach them and to get the best out of them? How do you balance between what you know they're hearing from one ear and what they're going to hear from you?
Well, we are in contact with several other coaches, and we have pitch limits and counts, and inning limits, and we talk to the coaches that have send their players here, what they need to work on, and we spend a lot of time, before our games. Obviously, we play every day. We do early work, and the kids get an opportunity to work on things that they need to work on. And like I said, when you play every day, your weakness start to show a little bit when you play every day. So we're here just to help them develop as players, and we got some great people in Bellingham. We got a great group of kids, and I've had a great time. It's been a lot of fun. This is the first time I've done this, coached in the Northwest, obviously, in this league, and it's just a great place. Great environment, too. Obviously, Bellingham is just a wonderful place to coach and be, and the weather is incredible in the Northwest in the summer, I'll tell you.
Well, the pilot of this Bellingham Bells squad and the North Division today, Bob Ralston. Bob, thanks so much for the time, and go enjoy the rest of the night with your guys.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
That is Bob Ralston, the head coach on the first base dugout side, not managers in the West Coast League. We noticed that on the team websites and such, because it is still a college setup. And Sam, that's such a great question, and it's similar to kind of what Ryan and I have done some international games together. We always have that question for managers of, you've got prospects, let's say, who are assigned to a national team from Panama or the Dominican Republic or Australia or wherever. How do you balance, wanting to win, wanting to develop, wanting to coach, but also these are the things. This bouncing ball is going to scoot through right side. And there's a knock out of the 8th spot in the order as Kinsey comes through with his second hit of the day. Good day to this point for Kadrian Kinsey, but there is so much that you have to take into account to make sure you're balancing all these elements.
Yeah, success is defined in so many ways in the summer collegiate circuit, right? Like, it's great to be a team like Corvallis that's winning title after title after title, but you could also be a team like Bellingham that developed somebody like Malcolm Moore, who went high in the draft just this weekend. You can point to many different avenues. It's getting guys to better schools. It's, not just wins and losses over the summer.
I guarantee you too. I mean, he's probably developed relationships with some of these players. Yeah, you mentioned the fact, I'm glad you brought that up too with Bob, the fact that you got NAIA guys, JUCO guys. Yeah, sometimes you have that soft spot, you see some talent or some potential, and you got that one shortstop you want to get in there to make sure because a certain recruiter's there that day, and you try and push for him. But man, it's a really, really, it's an important role. It really is, because you can define a young man's career in these months here in the summer.
And that is such a unique element of this league, is the fact that you are going to be, if you are somebody like, Ken Takeuchi or Roman Martin, and you're playing big-time power conference baseball, you are going to be in the lineup on every day with somebody from an NAIA school or a D2 or D3 school. It's a nice job knocking that ball down over on the first base side and taking it to the bag as Waters does the job for the final out of the inning. And we are headed to the bottom of the fourth. Good one in Bellingham in a one-run game.